I think the moment I knew I wanted to do reggae music was around 17 when Sizzler's music actually impacted my life, like seriously. And, because I grew up Christian, I grew up in the church, and it was his music that brought me really into Rastafari. And when I saw how powerful that was, I always knew that I wanted to be able to do that for other people, through the music and just shift the consciousness and the mindset of people. So that was always the mission from then. So, I mean, at home, my mom listened to a lot of gospel music. So I didn't really get much in terms of the depth of the history of reggae music at home when I was with mom. My mom and dad separated. So when I live with dad now, he would have these component. He would have a component set with CDs, and I would listen to like some Dennis Brown, a lot of Bob Marley and the Wailers. And when we drive into the country, he would play those albums for me. So that's kind of how, as a young kid, I would get really introduced to the music because my mom was just only listening gospel music. So growing up in the church, you're singing a lot of gospel choir and hymns and stuff like that. But I don't know. I never really got into the music through the church. It just didn't really appeal to me on a deep level then. But then after that, through Rastafari and thing, that's when I really got truly inspired by the music. Yeah, for sure. Really feel it. Yeah. Hey. Yeah, definitely hip hop. It's a big influence on me. Early like Wu-Tang Clan and Nas, Mos Def, Talib, Black Thought, The Roots, big influence. A lot of the lyricists. So that's kind of why my music is the way it is. Like, it's heavily lyrical. A lot of it is because of the hip hop influence. Also, a lot of dancehall artists who, like, Sizzler, Bounty Killer, Baby Sham, Sean Paul, a lot of these late 90s artists kind of influenced me when I was in high school. Reggae rise. Yeah, of course. Yeah. um, so here's the thing, like, people are gonna gravitate towards what they like. I mean? My thing is, if you're only exposed to one vibe or one sound, then that's what you're gonna like because you're exposed to it. That's the option that you have. I would love if more, you know, I don't mean this word disrespectfully, but more authentic reggae music from like Jamaica. I wish it was presented more to people at festivals like this. Um, and given a fair chance in terms of like the time slots and things like that for people to really connect with the music and kind of see if these large crowds really gravitate towards it. And I think they do, because anytime we do these festivals, and I'm not even the greatest singer, I'm more like a lyricist, but we still bring the culture to the music. And the people love it when we go on tour with these bands, trying to get more introduced to their audience and stuff. The people love it. So for me, I would love more exposure from especially the young Jamaican acts. Because a lot of the older acts, they're doing big shows all over the world. They're not really, trying to ask for any favors to be presented in a festival that doesn't want it. You know what I mean? But I think a lot of the young acts know where the industry is not the same. It's not as easy to get a big hit song so that you can break through. So I think the live music scene and the culture and support acts going on the road with bigger acts, that whole ecosystem. I would love if more acts from Jamaica doing that authentic roots music, conscious music, music with strong messages, could really get the exposure. And it's happening, but kind of a little bit slower than I would want. But we are here trying to bridge that gap. For sure. I think it's needed. And the people want it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 for sure. So Red, Gold, and Green started late in the process of working on the calling. Obviously, Damian Marley produced the whole album, so I was in studio with him working on the entire album. We felt like we needed like a kind of hard hitting, proper reggae song that can play in many different areas, like in Jamaica, abroad, Europe, US, and kind of have like a universal sound with a universal message. So that was the vision going into that session. And actually, the production started with Julian Marley playing keys. So he was on the piano and he found the progression. And then I think we added like some bass to it. And then Damian was programming the drums on the MPC. And then, I got the microphone, the demo mic, and was just starting messing around with melodies. And that's when Red, Gold, and Green came, you know what I mean? And we kind of had the chorus. We penciled out how we wanted the chorus to be. I took it home, I recorded some verses, went back to the studio with Damien, and then we tweaked some of the verses. Then he felt inspired to do a verse on it. So then, we worked on that, and then that's kind of how the song came together. And the message it's pretty straightforward. It's red, gold, and green. These are the colors of the Ethiopian flag. This is what Rastafari is about. And it's about the flag itself, the meaning, what we ascribe to it, and the fact that we're carrying this banner. We call the flag the banner across the world. And this is the mission what we're doing with reggae music, Yeah, man. Give thanks, man. Enough respect, man. Bless up.